Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to episode 13 of Let's FIFA 14. And in the last episode we did collect a bunch of points in Division 5, so we're sitting on 16 points after 6 games. So we have 4 games in order to pick up the final 3 points and get the title, so that seems to be a task that is doable and we're going to try and do that in this episode. So for the first game we come up against a 4-4-1-1 squad, and this opponent was just really strong. He had a lot of players going forward and it was really difficult to defend the through balls and over the top through balls because there's so many attacking players, and he will make it 1-0 in the 13th minute. But 5 minutes later I get a goal with Ronaldinho finding Zapata from the corner and we make it 1-1. And 10 minutes later we play a through ball and we get quite lucky to pick it up here with Petr to make it 2-1 and get into the lead. But into the second half we played 52 minutes and Alessandrini, he's completely open and he makes it 2-2, and another over the top through ball past my defender, and Cavani takes the shot and makes it 3-2. And around 14 minutes later he plays another over the top ball. I couldn't defend it and he picks up the rebound with Paulinho and he launches that into the top corner to make it 4-2. But then I got a goal back in the 77th minute and it gave me a little bit of hope to come back into the game. And in the 88th minute I crossed it in, Petr gets a header in, we pick up the corner and Ronaldinho once again finding Zapata in the box to get me the equalizer. 4-4 it is, and straight from the kickoff we pick the ball up, we go with the basic and very effective skill moves to go past 3 defenders, make our way into the box, but his final defender will get a foot to the ball and save it. Maybe I should have taken the shot at the near post and maybe I could have gotten a goal, but nonetheless the game ends at 4-4 and I only get 1 point, and that means I do not get the title after this game. And it would have been nice to pick up the win there and get the exact amount of points and win the division title in the exact amount of games you could get it in. But we'll have to play 1 extra game to see if we can get the title in that. And we come up against a very strong Premier League side. And this game I was all over my opponent, but he had one guy denying me all the goals, and that was Petr Cech in the net. He had an amazing game, and yeah, I had a really difficult time getting any goals in this game. Here, Ronaldinho breaking through. Here we do hit a defender, and from the corner, I do not know how Sturridge can miss that. The net was completely open, but the header was terrible, and it goes way over. And then it's part of the breakthrough. We cross it in, and we pick up the rebound with Hernandez, but it goes just wide off the post. And here Ronaldinho going past the defender finds Coutinho, but once again the shot is saved by Cech in the net. And Ronaldinho here with a few skill moves find an open Sturridge, and we just couldn't get that goal. We kept on trying to push on and get that one goal lead there, but yeah, in the first half I didn't get the goal, and into the second half he would save my shots and I would shoot a shot wide there. But then finally in the 81st minute, I break through with Sturridge and I make it 1-0. And that was about time that I got that goal. But straight from his kickoff, he runs down the line, he crosses it in, and it's Mata of all people to head it in to make it 1-1. And at that point in time, I believe he only had 2 shots. And after that, it just went downhill. My keeper didn't clear it when he rushed out to get the ball, and I panicked to try and pass it because he had a striker running straight at me. I give it straight to his feet. He makes it 2-1, and I started attacking a lot more, trying to get the equalizer, and that cost me on a counter-attack. He makes it 3-1. I lose the game 3-1, and that was completely against the balance of play, but I lost the composure in the end of the game. And as you can see, Cech with 11 saves in the game. He just denied me every single thing, and yeah, he had 5 shots, and most of the on target, 7 in total, and I believe 4 of those shots were in the final 8 or 10 minutes of the game. So yeah, as I said, I lost the composure in the end and dropped 3 points. So it was a little bit disappointing losing that game, but still, we had a really good start to the division, so there was still 2 games left, I believe, in order to pick up 2 points, so still looking really good in the division. So we head on into our next game, and once again, we come up against a Premier League squad with a lot of pace into the side, and it's Jackson Martinez with the first chance here on the ball, making his way into the box, and Petr Cech saving the shot there, and then we get another chance, 29th minutes, Eder on the ball, making his way into the box, and I thought I was going to get a penalty. Got quite surprised. I picked the ball up and couldn't get a shot in, so we're into the second half before we get a goal with Quintero going past the defender there, and his left foot is so very strong, and he shoots it past Cech, and we make it 1-0. And a few minutes later, it's FifaRalle on the ball here, out in the wing, makes his way into the box, goes past another defender. We try out the shot into the far corner, should probably have passed it across, and we almost recreate the first goal, but this time around he gets a block in, and in the end the game ends at 1-0. So we do pick up the the title. We had a little bit of a struggle in the final games. We in the final 4 games we dropped 7 points, I believe, in 2 draws and a loss, and then we finally got the win. So yeah, dropped quite a few points in the end. It seems to be a thing with me in the divisions. I always tend to drop the points in the final games, but nonetheless, we do pick up the title. We're into Division 4 and we have 40,000 coins. And with those, we're going to make a few changes. First to our 4-1-2-1-2 squad. I have to say, Cech, he was just a wall when I was up against him, and I felt it was time to try him out in the goal. And alongside him, we do get a David Luiz. We then pick up Diaby instead of Nsonsi for the center defensive mid, because he seems to be a really, really good player. And then we get Alexandro for the left back to link up with David Luiz and FifaRalle. And then we change around our 4-2-3-1 squad to a 4-2-2-2 formation, because I do prefer playing with 2 strikers on top, and I felt playing the 4-2-3-1, I had a lot of players going forward, but only Pato alone on the top, and I wanted to try it out with Sturridge and Pato alongside each other on the top. So change the formation around, pick up Sturridge as a striker, picked up a position modifier for FifaRalle, and we picked up a chemistry style for Cech. So yeah, we changed the 4-2-3-1 formation squad into a 4-2-2-2, and we got Sturridge on the top alongside with Pato instead of having Sturridge on the center attacking mid. And then we changed the 4-1-2-1-2 squad around a little bit to get a little bit of a stronger defense and goalkeeper. Cech in net, which seemed to be really, really good. David Luiz there instead of Varane on the center back. Then Alexandro on the left back instead of Elisu. And then Diaby, he is there instead of Nsonsi with the shadow trade. I picked him up quite cheap with that on, so that was a quite nice pickup. And yeah, as I said, Cech in the net with the cat chemistry style, and we'll see how good he does in the next episode, because we're coming to the end and we'll be back again tomorrow. I hope you did enjoy this episode, and that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.